viewers, you're welcome to this edition of your Watchalong edition on the Premier Sports Fan Center. I'm Apola Adeyemi, and here I also have Polo with me on this double header tonight. It's Chelsea at home to Arsenal, the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, also the semi-final of the AFCON, Nigeria, Morocco. Polo, you're welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Exciting day to watch football, having two massive games, and but our main attention will definitely go to the match involving Nigeria and the Morocco team. And
why is that the main attention
I
for
think
you?
so because I think it's the biggest as it stands now. It's after this match now. Before you see Nigeria playing Morocco again, it might be maybe another tournament. But unlike the other feature we have, we could still see. They still have return leg, but this one is once you are out, once they knock you out, you are automatically out. So no redemption after the game. That's why I think it's the biggest for tonight.
So this one will still be second leg.
Yeah.
So all things anything can still happen in that one. Yeah, you're right. Spot on right there. Morocco with that attempt with that long pass. Bassi comes to the defense. We see right there, and that was a that was good defending by the Nigerian player Ajayi. He miscalculated that pass. Yes, and he did the right thing. We recovered fast.
Yeah,
that was spot on.
And one player we need to watch out for is this Saibari. The guy is, we don't have to give him, time and space. Good defending them from Ajayi, but he needs to be very careful in giving that kind of ball away in a very dangerous position there.
So he needs to be careful. Long ball forward. The Nigerian player heads it. And they are trying to calm the tempo of the game. Trying to do it that way is what they are trying to do in this 1/3 minute of first half. And there's Nigeria 0, Morocco 0. The odds are against Nigeria because the stadium is filled with the red because Morocco is actually the host of this competition. And so far, I don't think they've lost any game in this competition so far.
They've
Morocco.
not lost any
but
game,
they've not won everything. I think they played a draw.
They drew one, yes. I think against, I'm trying to remember if it's Mali or one of these
African teams. I think it was a middle African team that played that draw. If I have to check,
we just have to confirm. But I think it's either. I'm trying to remember if it's Mali. I think it should be Mali. I think so, but I'm not 100% correct. But unlike Nigeria, we've been dispatching teams. I would say with ease, if you ask me, because
Nigeria has won all games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Coming down
sending teams to the player.
And it's not as if they are alien to what is it called, playing against the home team. You remember the last it was 1-1 against Morocco right there, and it's not as if Nigeria is alien to playing against the host team. The final of the last AFCON was against the host team, which was Ivory Coast.
I think it's even better we are playing the host nation in the semi-final compared to the final, because the energy for the final
extra,
everything. So I think we can take our stand here. We are not looking at the pressure from the home team. Most of all our boys, they play in their respective club against a bigger capacity. I mean, what they call it, attendance than what we have here today. So I think the guys, they need to handle the pressure very well and try and find Ademola Lookman. To me, if we can put the ball in the feet of Ademola Lookman, because to me he's probably the best player in this tournament at this moment, and is the most informed player in this tournament. So Nigeria needs to find Ademola Lookman and make sure they put the ball on his feet.
So Nigeria started with a 4-2-1-3 formation. We don't want Bali in goal. Osai Samuel, Shemi Ajayi, Onyedeka, Iwobi in the middle, and Lokman Adams and Victor Osimhen. The only change in this team is what's it called? Wilfred Ndidi, who is out because of that needless yellow card. he got. So, how much of a miss will Ndidi be
It's
for the
definitely
Super
going to be a
Eagles?
miss. It's not just the holding midfielder. There is also the captain of the team. He has been trusted to lead Nigeria into this tournament, which he has been doing fantastically well. So for us to miss him, I think it's going to be a very big miss. But at the same time, you have Rafael Yedika, who has come on to replace him. If, look at Rafael Yedika also in this tournament. He has been very, very fantastic. So I believe he's capable of at least helping Nigeria to the final, then where we have captain back for the final.
And Morocco went with a 4-1-4-1 formation with Bono in goal, Hakimi, Agad, Massina, Mazuri, defenders playing behind El Aina and also behind Ruben Diaz, Kane, Sebari, Zazuli, and El Kabi up front. Now, what do you think? This Moroccan side?
Well, look on paper, it looks like an all-star, 11, because you look at their team. If you watch European football very well, you definitely recognize almost 90% or 95% of those players. They play for top teams also in Europe. But we don't have to look at the Moroccan team as a Nigerian. We just have to do our own business, because I believe we have probably the best striker in the world at the moment. One of the best striker rather in the world, in Victor Osimhen.
Is in the world or in Africa?
Probably, I said one among, at least.
Okay, one of.
I don't think
and Arsenal just took the lead in that game. Chelsea, Arsenal semi-final Carabao Cup, expectedly so. So Arsenal now lead 1-0. I think the goal was scored by Ben White.
Yeah, that was
that corner kick.
Yeah.
So let's check the replay. And the swing it in Declan Rice and Ben White.
Wow.
Heads it home. Oh, that might be an offside.
We just have to.
That might be an offside.
But
I don't know if there's VAR.
There's VAR. We have VAR for the game, so they have to. Was that touch from Gyökeres there? Well, let's just see if there's a touch. I think the VAR is actually checking, because if there's a touch from him, I think that should be offside.
And the goal stands 1-0 to Arsenal right there, as early as the 8th minute of that encounter. So 9 minutes it is in the game, semi-final AFCON. Earlier today, Senegal booked their place in the final of the AFCON. Senegal booked their place, defeating Egypt 1-0 in that one. And yes, oh, that's an attack from Morocco. Long ball forward. Brahim Diaz with the ball right here, tries to cross it, but Bassi wins it back and sends it forward for Osimhen.
Wow.
To control.
Osimhen.
And Osimhen needs to be careful.
Yeah, and he's the captain for today, and he needs to be very careful. I think he could have done better, with that pass, but he tries to turn there, and I think the referee spot on, because this is a foul to me.
No, I think he's talking about the previous foul that led to that attack that Calvin Bassey stopped.
Yeah,
I think he was complaining with the referee.
Yeah, and at the same time, I think Victor Osimhen needs, though he's the captain for today, so he has the freedom or the right to,
no, he has to, because he has to be outspoken. Because if he's too calm, there are some things that like that was a foul. If he had gotten into the back of the net for Morocco.
Well, there's VAR also.
VAR, are you sure VAR will review that?
Definitely. Every goals VAR will definitely review.
And also Cologne just got one over Bayern Munich for the first minute of that encounter, and that sound from Polo. So long ball, Hakimi forward. Calvin Bassey has that one out. I think it's going to be a long day in the office for Calvin Bassey today, especially with Kabi and Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, but you look at. I don't think there's any player on the Moroccan side that Kevin Bassey cannot stop. Look at Kevin Bassey. Could this be the opportunity? Oh my goodness! Nigeria almost break away from that Morocco mistake, but well time recovery from the Morocco defender there. Kevin Bassey, I think, is a very big boy. If he doesn't allow his emotions to get all over him, he's a very good defender. And when you talk about one-on-one defending, I think he's the best we got, and he knows how to read the game also. So I think Kevin Bassey will definitely have to be very careful also. But he's not that kind of defender you can easily shove aside.
Yeah, he's not that kind of defender that is easily shoved aside. Long ball forward to no one. I think these guys needs to calm down. The pressure is beginning to eat up. Let's see how far they can go at the end of the day. Long ball to El Kabi. Couldn't keep it in play. That would be a drain to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. 12th minute, approaching the 13th minute of that encounter. It's the semi-final of the AFCON. Chelsea in on goal, and he shoots, and it's straight to Arrizabalaga, the former Chelsea goalkeeper. A ground where he won Champions League, also won the Europa League right there. Timbers couldn't keep that one in play. Chelsea gets a train from that one. And Unwa Bali serves this one off. I think that looking at this, it looks like the positioning of the Moroccan players is making it difficult for Nigeria to play from the back.
And it's still early in the game, and the early pressure and from Morocco, I think they just want to quickly make sure they mount pressure on the Nigerian team. They look at the Super Eagles; they've not fully settled into this game, and if we can just hold ourselves together and not consider as very early, then get settled into the game. And one other thing I would like the Super Eagles to do is to try and use our physicality against this Morocco team. You look at against Algeria, we were very, very physical against them. That's why their manager and their players were complaining bitterly about how we were playing. Then they were just going down, thinking the referee. So we need to be strong on the ball and use our pace and our strength.
And that's a good chance for Chelsea. His shot was blocked. Pedro Neto right there. Chalobah wins it back, and Chelsea is still on the attack. So let's see how far Chelsea can go from here. And Nigeria back in possession right here. And yes, Nigeria nil, Morocco nil, 14th minute of that one. And yeah, the pressure is eating up. He will be finds his teammate, still gets the ball. Nigeria attacking down the left. And what can they do with the ball? Straight to Bruno Yemechi, finds Iwobi set it up. Fademola Lukman, can he shoot? And he shoots, and Bono parries it. And yes, the Super Eagles has the first shot on target. And Oyeka, with the ball right here, drops it for Bruno. Bruno returns it back to Calvin Bassey. Calvin Bassey with the ball, and they couldn't keep that one in place. So trying, it will be for Nigeria. Ademola Lookman with that attempt.
Yeah, like I said earlier on, we need to get the ball to Ademola Lookman as quick as possible, because he's the most informed player in this tournament. That was a very good one, and a good save there from Bono there, and another experienced goalkeeper there. And I think if you ask me, Nigeria we need to make sure we win this game
without going to penalties.
Because that goalkeeper, you see there, when it comes to penalties,
but you have to give it to Nwabali too. He's not small in penalties.
Yeah, but but you talk about both. If you look at both keepers, I think that goalkeeper has the capabilities of making saves in the penalty shootout also. And Nwabali, if you ask me, I think Morocco has a better goalkeeper than that of Nigeria. I'm not saying Bono doesn't also make mistakes, but the one from Nwabali is whenever the ball is with Nwabali, I always
you feel pressure
because I don't know what he is going to do next. But overall, I think we just need to win this game to avoid going to the extra time.
And so it's Nigeria back in possession in that one, and Arsenal just missed a golden chance right there. So Osayi with the ball right here, and he finds Raphael Onyedika. Onyedika with the ball, too slow, lost possession, and he will try to win it back.
Yeah, and gradually I think we are beginning to grow into the game there. Yeah, and but Rafa Onyedika needs to be very, very alert because you got the ball and you allow about 2-3 players to surround you before you try to make anything wrong. So these are the things we are talking about. We have to be very, very alert at every moment because this is a game. You need to make sure you are 100% correct with whatever thing you are doing. And I just hope we don't concede the first goal in this game.
So corner kick for Morocco at the 17th minute of that encounter. So it is Morocco that will get this corner kick. Another attempt to get the ball into the back of the net right there. So I got already in the box, and let's see what will come out of this one. So the Moroccans try to take this attempt at goal. Let's see if they convert it. Morocco, I think they are good at set plays, Paul.
Yeah, and they have the players that, when it comes to the height also, like you said, Haggard there, even Ekabi. It's one player, again, we've not really talked much about Ekabi. It's very, very good when it comes to, those
But
kind
the
of
corner
balls
kick was
also.
taken and headed out, and a long ball forward headed out by the Nigeria player straight to Osimhen, who will try to pick his teammate, and went straight to the Moroccan player. So he will try to be tricky. Brahim Diaz sends it to his teammate, and Morocco looks to be enjoying the home ground advantage in this competition. Mazuri, the Manchester United defender right there, he will be going back and seeing that he has a new coach, an interim coach in Michael Carrick.
Yeah, and
And Nigeria building up. Ademola
let's go.
Lookman on the left.
Where's the assist?
Oh, tries to set the ball forward. Osimhen will chase. Bono sends it out. And that was an all-time pass to his teammate. Long ball straight. Osai set it straight to Nwabali. And Nwabali will clear this one once. And many Nigerian fans will be glad that he didn't control that one. And
Yeah.
I think that ball bounced off Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, I think that should be thrown into Nigeria, but look at Nwabali here. You almost I just hope we can do the defending without or play Morocco without taking. I think that should be our throwing. Why is the referee giving them?
I think
to
that was what
Morocco?
the referee saw right there. So 19th minute, approaching the 20th minute of that encounter. It is still Nigeria nil, Morocco nil. Long ball switch to the right. Ashraf Hakimi, the current African Footballer of the Year, the captain of the Moroccan national team.
And we have the last 3 African footballers of the year on the pitch.
Yeah. Back to back.
Keeper, can't you?
And that was a good defensive work. Oh, what's that?
I don't think that was intentional from the Nigerian player there. He wanted to clear it, but you look at how it was. To me, it was awkward there because the ball just went back there. But
I think there wasn't a touch
considered
there.
a corner kick.
Was that a corner kick or a goal kick?
Oh, the referee actually brought the game back for a free kick on.
Okay, it's a free kick. Yeah, free kick on that foul on
and at the same time, we
Hakimi.
need to make know the kind of places we commit a foul. Because when it comes to set piece, free kick, also Morocco, they are also very good with it. So, but if you ask me, under the first minutes I've seen, I don't think Nigeria have actually done bad, but we need to be very, very serious going forward and defensively.
So Nigeria needs to be serious, the words of Paul, and be serious defensively right there. So free kick to Morocco at the 20th minute. Will they convert this one to a goal? And a short pass and a cross into the box. So headed out by the Moroccan player, and Bayern Munich just came back into that 1-1-1 for the likes of
Think it should be
Paulo,
offside.
Darwin, Britain,
No offside, not offside.
There's no offside there. It's a long ball forward, and then Morocco wins it back. The Nigerians need to settle in this game. They need to at least take the game to the opponent.
Yeah, and you could see we had about 3, 4, 5 minutes of good spare in this game, and within that time we got the first shot on target. And if we can have a spell of probably dominate them for probably 10 minutes plus, I think Nigeria will definitely get the goal. The first shot on target in this game going the way of Nigeria. And like I said, we need to try and do everything and make sure we feed Ademola Lookman and Osimhen also. And one player I've not even seen much also from in this game is what's his name again? The number 22 guy for Nigeria there. Ako Adams. Yeah, we need to also get them involved. And I think the midfielders stay fairly okay, battling it out there with the Moroccan midfield there.
So free kick to Nigeria. Calvin Bassey was brought down right there. That was a kick to the lap by Okabe. Oh my goodness! And that was the attempt. I think this is the best attempt so far in this.
I don't think from both sides. Yes, I don't think Morocco have really had any real attempt at goal. Yeah.
But Ademola Lookman needs to do better next time.
I think he did better there also, but I
think it was within the reach of the goalkeeper
and still far away. You see, the goalkeeper couldn't hold the ball. He had to point down out, and if we had a runner, probably the rebounds would have it would have been an easy goal for us there.
So Mazure with the ball right now will try to play Brahim Diaz and a touch right there. Also, Brahim Diaz will get back to Real Madrid and see that he has a new coach.
Yeah, I think we are in the era of new.
I think that's a foul. That's a foul.
Change also. So let's see how it goes, and definitely when he gets back, he will be meeting Alvaro Baloa there. And tonight, I think his team is also playing a cup. And it wasn't there to help them against.
And I think this should be a yellow card. Why hold on to the player like that? Now, these are some of the few things we talk about because they are host. So, Calvin Bassey fouled down like this is a yellow card.
This should be. I think so. It was even a Kabi that pulled him back down the other time. He has done it more than once now, and the referee has still not booked him. So probably maybe this should be the last one for a Kabi. And also, we need to remind our viewers that we have a Ghanaian referee, and the VAR is actually from South Africa. When you talk about Ghana and South Africa, once Nigeria hear those names, we always so. But so far, I think the referee.
But one thing I wanted to know about Ghanaians is whenever it comes to the teams not facing each other, many of the times we act like brothers. Well, but I don't know
on the officiating. So
of course.
But so far, I think the referee hasn't done bad at all to me.
Yeah, so the referee hasn't done bad according to Paulo right there. And yes, 23 minutes has been played already. Yeah, we're in the 24th minute of this encounter, and it's beginning to build up. You can see the pressure is on all the players. It's a semi-final. Who will blame them? Yeah, it's going to be heated, and that's expected as it is right now. So, game on in that encounter, 0-0, 25 minutes now, straight to the referee, and I think the referee will have a dead ball situation, I
think it's even better for Nigeria. Because probably they might have launched counter there. At least it will give our players opportunity to quickly back to their position there.
Well, let's see who that will favor at the end of the day. So Morocco back in possession of the ball.
Wow. And I feel very worried. A goalkeeper, it needs to also be. We saw the kick he kicked. The boy kicked out. The other time he couldn't. If I send the ball to train, and you could see the camera bouncing on. I think that should be Morocco captain, the guy former Wolverhampton defender. There is Sars, or I forget what they call
Agad.
Yeah. No.
The Moroccan captain is Ashraf Hakimi.
Yeah, I think it was probably given to Hakimi because of the guy from the former Wolverhampton defender. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce his name. Sars or something like that. Is not actually starting this game. So, but having said that,
and also they will be missing one that attacking midfielder right there.
Yeah.
How big of a miss is that for Morocco?
I don't think much. You still have Seibari, what's his name?
Brahim Diaz,
Kabi, Uncle. So I don't think they are very big miss like that. What's Nigeria doing, honestly?
So, for the viewers, you can join this conversation on our live chat here on YouTube. Let us see what you think about this game. Let's see your prediction. We would like to hear it, and we would like to see it right there. So, it's Morocco will start play. Mazuri class that one long forward. And Bruno Onyemechi wins it back for the Super Eagles. And it looks like the Super Eagles now gradually growing into the game.
Yeah, we've like I said earlier on, we've been gradually growing into it, and we just need to keep our head down. And that's a very good pass there. Oh, couldn't turn there. And one other thing we need to do is, when going forward and when we lose the ball, because these Moroccans will try to use the pace of their players, try to also hit us on the break. So we need to be very careful there.
It was Akko Adams.
Okay, yeah, it was Akko Adams, not Ademola Lookman.
So, play restarts. Long ball forward for Ashraf Hakimi, tries to run in, and Bruno actually distracted him.
Yeah, and he couldn't direct the ball at the back of the goalpost there. If the ball had faced the goalkeeper, probably we still won't know the direction the ball would actually go, if it's the right or the left side. But you could say our goalkeeper was rooted to the spot there. So I think Nigeria we just needs to make sure that we don't give them this kind of space and opportunity there.
So free kick to Nigeria for the foul on Onyeka right there. Frank Onyeka of Brentford, who went on loan to the Bundesliga last season, but is back. And his team, I think Brentford surprising everybody this season in the top 10.
Yeah, they've since they came from the championship, they've been a little fairly okay, if you ask me. But this season, they've taken the league by storm because
after losing their coach, losing two of their strikers, and still coming up with this.
They lost three of their best players, if you ask me, including Norgard also.
Yeah.
But despite that, they are doing a bit okay with Andrew, their new manager.
And so, ball forward Osai Samuel will try to defend this one, and it does well at the end of the day. So, throwing to Nigeria, half an hour gone already in that encounter. Is still Nigeria 0, Morocco 0 at the end of the first 30 minutes in this encounter. Now Bruno sets a good pass for Osai to chase. He gets to the ball. Osai sets. That is a terrible pass, and I think
I don't think it's a terrible pass. I just think Akko Adams positioning,
the pass was too slow.
Yeah, but Akko Adams also, there's no idea.
If Akko Adams wanted to get to that ball fast, he would get in an offside position. That pass
I think what I'm trying to say is not even being offside position. It's behind, playing from the back of the striker. So I mean the defender there. So there's no how he's going to get down unless what's his name now, Mazraoui, made any mistake there.
Yeah, so 31st minute, it is still 0-0, the semi-final of the AFCON. So far, with what you've seen in this encounter, is it living up to a semi-final of a big tournament like the AFCON?
Well, I think so, because both teams have to be very careful. Like I said earlier on, it's a game, you don't have second chance. Once you are beaten, you're already out. Unlike the group stage, where you still have probably another opportunity to play another game. But this one now, you have to be very careful. We also saw, the first semi-final being played today. You could see that it was just a small margin. That was just only one goal actually changed everything. But so far, in Nigeria, we've not started brilliantly like the way we started every other game. Maybe because we are playing the home team. The pressure is there. The fans of Morocco
and Victor Osimhen with a chance here.
Lay down, my good.
Oh, he couldn't pick Ademola up with his pass right there. Oh, that was a good chance. In the host team, right there. So Morocco has another free kick at the edge of the box, and I think the Nigerian officials should protest some of the calls of this referee in the first match. And Calvin Bassey will miss the final if Nigeria gets to the final. Really, a needless card. I think Nigerian Football Federation should protest that because it didn't see.
Well, it's I don't think there's nothing they can protest about that one. It's a yellow card. It's not a red card. So
No, a yellow card that leads to a missing of next match. I think
I don't think so. They don't. They don't overturn a yellow card. So, but we just have to look at who else do we have that can come on to replace him, knowing fully well you are playing against a Senegal, the team that is also very very good. But I think to me the referee should have given the advantage to Nigeria, because you saw how the Brahim Diaz was actually pulling.
That was actually really really uncalled for, because it just had to protect his hand was. It's not as if he aimed it at or he saw Brahim Diaz, and the free kick was taken and he couldn't pick it on target right there.
What is this? Oh my goodness.
So 35th minute of that encounter, goal kick to Nigeria as it is, and Calvin Bassey now on a yellow card. And I think going forward, Calvin Bassey needs to be careful, because now it will be the target for a red card.
And you see the way the Moroccans are just any little touch they go down, so they will try to tackle him. So target him. I think here's the time for the referee now to show that he's a very professional referee, not just blowing the whistle because the fans are won't put up. Because now the fans, any small thing, you see the fans trying to intimidate or encourage the referee to blow against Nigeria.
And I think that now you see,
but this is a foul actually. It is a foul. Osai Samuel should know better that that's a foul.
I think he didn't touch the player. That's what I'm trying to say.
But you look at why it says a foul. Yeah, it was already in the midst of about two Nigerian players. He was just waiting for a little, contact or anything that will make him go down. And the referee will definitely want to.
What I'm saying is there was no contact there.
Yeah, but the pressure there actually made him go down. So the referee had to, give Morocco the free kick there.
You see, he stepped on the grass. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? Now you are laughing. He stepped on the grass and he hurt himself in the process in the knee. So you see what I'm saying? That there was no touch there. That was why I was complaining that. Why?
We just have to know we are playing against the home team. So
this is what we keep saying. Officiating has been in their favor since the beginning of the tournament, and it shouldn't be so, because I think CAF should do something about it. If we set this as a precedence, what will you tell the other host teams to host the competition later on? So Morocco has a chance. The cross was blocked by Bruno, and Ashraf Hakimi still with the ball, drops it off for his teammate, and that will be a free kick again.
To Morocco.
Now, any little touch, the referee blows. So I think the Nigerians should get used to this right now.
My goodness. Go down. Is there anybody there? What is this from? What is this from the goalkeeper? What is this from the goalkeeper? What is this? Why wasting power and allowing them to continue with the pressure? What happened? The referee stopped the game.
I think he needs to change something.
I think it's even better so that our players can calm down. I don't know why the goalkeeper. Look at the ball he picked up. 2 times before. In fact, he just wasted the ball there. Wow. That was a very good free kick there from Ashraf Hakimi there, but the angle.
The angle is too tight of an
Yeah.
angle to convert. It's too tight of an angle to convert. So
I just hope that our goalkeeper will not be the reason why we will not progress to the
No.
next round.
I think that ball that slipped off his hands, I think is a mistake that any goalkeeper can make.
Yeah, at the same time, why
I think
rushing
you
to
reacted
release on
like
counter
that
when you have about 3 players
based on the
surrounding,
precedence. The talks about it so far. But let's see. Over time, we'll see what will happen at the end of the day. So Morocco back in possession of the ball right here. Flick of an header and Kavin Bassey. Kavin Bassey is just too important. And Onyedika keeps losing the ball in dangerous area. Brahim Diaz will attack with this one and tries to pick his teammate. And what can they do with this? Oh, they couldn't do anything with it. Osai keeps in. Onyedika losing the ball carelessly. 1-2.
Oh my goodness!
And that's a good save.
Thank you, goalkeeper there.
That's a good save from the goalkeeper right there. And yes, go back to
Don't go
Osai
back.
Samuel.
What's this now? What's this?
And Morocco wins it back. And still Morocco with the ball right here. And trying to keep Nigeria defending. And that's what Nigeria has done so far in this encounter.
Or is there another foul there?
That was a bashing. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul.
But look at the, how the guys there just allowed that one
They
two
didn't
there.
allow it. It was the run of play.
Yeah, but in the midst of 3 people there, the ball still, the Moroccan player was able to take the shot there. If not for the goalkeeper there, referee. Okay. I still feel some of our players are not really, getting into this game. The likes of Akko Adams and Onyedika there that keep giving the ball
I
away
think
also.
one of our main missing link in this encounter has to be Onyedika. Onyedika is giving
Even
away
Alex
too
Iwobi,
many
I think I
balls.
can count about 2 times he has given the ball away also. And I keep talking about making sure that Ademola Lookman gets the ball. What about Akko Adams, who hasn't really involved there? So, but this opportunity for Nigeria now, you could look up there and try and make the cross. That was a very bad the pass there. I think Osai Samuel took a longer time to release the pass. Just cool down. So it should be corner kick. Oh, he prevented that one. So, I'm going to the corner kick unless you. Is that play on?
I don't know.
What's the referee doing there? I think it should be a free kick to Nigeria because they were
What
actually
is
kicking.
this?
Though it was handball there, but
This was
there was handball. It was handball.
It was
Yeah.
handball. It was an handball.
But the referee should have at least protect. He will be there. I think that was what he did about the yellow card he gave to what's his name, Kavin Bassey.
So free kick to Morocco, and this one, and 43rd minute of this encounter. It has been an exciting first half so far, with Morocco the better side so far in this encounter. Long ball forward, and it's a game whereby the pressure is hitting up. Yeah. So 43rd minute of that encounter. And yes, Onyedika finds Kavin Bassey. And yes, it's Nigeria trying to build up from defense to attack. Bruno will run with this one. But I think that's a foul on Bruno Yemechi. and I don't know. Was it the foul? Okay, I think it
They
should be
got
the
the ball.
foul.
But
Or
throwing.
I think it was the foul. The referee said that one is for. And yes, the game is still eating up right here. 44th minute. Is Alex Iwobi with the ball right there. Finds Onyedika.
And one
Onyedika
thing I've
straight
not seen in
to
this game.
Osai. And Osai
No.
plays a long one to no man's land, and it will be a throw into Morocco. It seems these guys are playing under intense pressure.
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is the first real test playing under pressure we've encountered in this game. And one thing I've not seen from the Super Eagles, the wing back.
So will you say Algeria was not a test?
It with the way we started the game, you could see us pressing high. We never gave them this kind of opportunity or time and space. We are affording Morocco. Yeah, that game
But they're not the same sides. They approach the game differently.
That is what I'm saying. That it's different because you could see that they are our fullbacks. You could see them going, making crosses. So far in this game,
Adams here with the ball tries to pick his
up a
teammate.
man.
But his pass was intercepted right there, and it's going to be ball out for a throw-in to Nigeria right there. Onyedika drops it off for his teammate, and it's going to be a throw-in to Nigeria. So 45th minute of that encounter so far, and it has just been a game that the two teams also has been very careful defensively.
Yeah, and defensively, and we've been very careful. You see, one time we were able to breach that defense. That was Demola Lukman's attempt. Also, the one they were able to successfully breach our defense was that attempt there. Thanks to our goalkeeper there that made that save there.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of taking your chances when you get them.
And that is unnecessarily long by Akko Adams. I think these guys need to calm down and go into this encounter. So 1 minute additional time, it will be at the end of this first half. Already in that 1 minute. So most likely, it looks more like it's going to be one stalemate at halftime.
Well, it's still half time. 1 minute, anything can still happen. But with the way it's going, it looks like we might be having an half time. Draw. But I just hope Nigeria can take an half-time lead into the break.
And another thing to talk about is the way Nigerians are losing the ball. Mazuri attacking with the ball, long pass forward. But Osai somewhere wins this one.
Yes, referee.
And it's going to be a free kick to Nigeria right here and right now. And so the game is still eating up. And yes, no goal yet in this one. Calvin Bassey is already on a yellow card. Osai Samuel looks to be tired and down. And you can see Akko Adams complaining. And it looks like the referee said he has had enough this first half. So halftime 0-0. Paul, halftime 0-0. We saw the game. Let's talk about the first 10 minutes of that encounter. What happened?
Yeah, it's actually all Morocco in the first 10 minutes. Not that they were creating real chances on goal, but they were getting the first and second ball. It took us about 12 minutes before we were able to get into the game, and that is when we had about 1 or 2 minutes of good spell that led to that attempt from Demola Lukman there. But after then, Morocco stepped up again, and later on, we were still able to, make at least 1 or 2, have 1 or 2 spares again in the game. But I think overall, if you ask me, Morocco have been the better side.
Now, looking at the players missing, main player missing for Nigeria, which has to be Wilfred Ndidi. How do you think they fared in the absence of Wilfred Ndidi?
So far, I don't think the presence of Ndidi has really impacted this game. If you ask me, because you look at the midfield.
The absence, not presence.
The absence of Ndidi. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it has really impacted this game, because you look at the midfield. The Moroccans are not actually operating from the midfield. You could see them try to use
but they dominated the midfield.
They do, but it's not. Yeah, as expected. But I think within the also they will still be on top because Nigeria, you know what we are trying to do here now is you could look at the way the manager set up. Probably it's maybe because there's no Ndidi in the game. That is why he actually set up the way we've set up but you look at the way we've been playing, we've been trying to contain them and see if we can hit them on the break, which has not really worked also. But we do miss Ndidi in this kind of games because he knows how to cool down pressure in the midfield there. So Nigeria needs to get at least the midfielders rather, they needs to get themselves sorted and be very careful because you saw what's his name, Rafael Onyedika and Alex Iwobi giving the ball away so easily, if you ask me. But having said that, I don't think Morocco have completely run our midfield.
So let's talk about the Super Eagles getting into the encounter. Can you single out and say, yeah, they've been the Super Eagles player that has been top notch in this game?
I still think it's the man that picked up the yellow card there. What's his name?
Kevin
Bassey, because he has come under a lot of pressure from Hakimi and Brahim Diaz there. Though that yellow card he got, I still feel it shouldn't have been yellow card because I still feel the referee should have protected our own player there by blowing the whistle and giving him the free kick, because you saw the Moroccan player pulling him there, and it was the hand. He actually, when he was running, there's no how he's going to put his hand behind it. So, but for me, I think what's his name? Kevin Bassey has been our best player on the pitch tonight rather.
Yeah, so far in the first half, Paulo says his best player for Nigeria has to be Kevin Bassey. Now, let's switch sides for the Morocco side. Which player will you say has really come up good for them this first half?
Yeah, it's still Brahim Diaz. You see him making things happening for them. In fact, almost all the free kick they got was from that right-hand side of the attack for them. You see, I think they got about 3 to 4 free kick from that side. He has been probably one of their best players so far in this game.
Yeah, playing behind Hakimi and Brahim Diaz on that right-hand side, has it been a lot of advantage for the Moroccans?
It has been, and you could see the pressure was coming from that wing. But their first shot on target actually was from the other side, and you look at the other side, the left-hand side of the attack for them. What's his name now? Osai Samuel has been doing a lot of work, but at the same time, he just needs to be careful. And I think he need help, because you see him towards the ending of the minute, he was so tired, and he's not getting that help from what's his name, Akor Adams. He wasn't tracking back, to help. So I believe the manager already saw the first half, so they know what to do, because our fullbacks now, they need assistance, because you could see that the Morocco, what they're trying to do is to use their wing. So I think it's high time our own fullback also get protected.
Yeah, so looking at Morocco using their wings, I think the Super Eagles should be doing something about it. So now let's talk about the second half. What do you expect the Super Eagles to come up with in the second half of this encounter?
Well, I still expect them to come out the same 11 and come out and like the first 10 minutes, because in the second half now, Morocco will want to up the pressure. And the Nigerian guys, they just need to be very, very careful. We're calculated, and whatever thing we are doing going forward, we need to make sure. There's no perfection, in football, but at least we need to make sure at least whatever thing we are doing it to at least up to 98%, right, because like what they call it, I think in the first 5 minutes there was this ball. What is his name again? Semi Ajayi gave them away there. That on another day that could have been a goal for them. Though he quickly, recovered by making that block. But you don't give that kind of ball away so easily at the back. And so we just need to be very calm, and because they want to come at us again at the beginning of the second half. So we just have to hold ourselves, because the second half now is the most important time. And like I said, one thing we've been able to do again is to keep some of their players at bay, apart from Brahim Diaz, who has been trying to force himself into this game really. But look at Seibari. Apart from that mistake from Semi Ajayi, which he quickly corrected, I think Osai Sama has actually done a good job on him.
So Osai Sama has done a good job. Do you see the coach introducing any player from the bench?
Well, I don't think it should be immediately. Maybe after 5-10 minutes, if the game is still balanced, and you look at depending on the momentum now, where the momentum shifts. If the momentum is with us, and you see that probably our players are making.
When you say with us, you mean Nigeria?
Yeah, Nigeria. Yeah, with Nigeria, if the players are mixing too many goals, then you can look for a player to bring on, or you look at the defense. More especially, what's his name now? Kevin Bassett that's already on a yellow card, and I believe the manager of what they call it, Morocco, with definitely tell his boys that, you know what, this player is already on a yellow card. Let us just apply the pressure on him. So the Nigerian manager also needs to look at if Kevin Bass is being attacked, or they try to use get him sent off, then they can make the changes. But so far, I think the 11 should stick play the next 10-15 minutes. Hopefully, by then we would have getting the first goal in this game.
Yeah, so hopefully Nigeria would have gotten the first goal in that encounter. So a little quick look at the first half start in that encounter. Nigeria has a 0.04 expected goal ratio, while Morocco had 0.35. 46% ball possession to Nigeria, 54 to Morocco. 1 shot on target, 8. Total shot for Morocco, 6. Nigeria 1. That was the only shot on target. Big chance. 1 for Morocco, 2 corner kicks for Morocco. Nigeria has no corner kick yet. Complete dominance for Morocco in the first half. Yeah, what do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I expect them to come out also and try and apply the pressure as early as possible. I think it's going to be a very different game from what we saw in the first half. Yeah, so so far, I don't know if the Morocco manager will want to make any changes as early as possible, but they want to come and apply the pressure. They dominated actually, but we got the first shot on target in the game. But having said that, like I said earlier on, also I think they were the better side, but I think it's because of the home advantage. That is why they were made them stand out in this game.
So it's just because of the home advantage that has been in their favor. Now let's talk about the officiating. What do you think about the officiating so far?
If you ask me, the officiating is not bad, but I've had 1 or 2 moment to call on the referee, like the yellow card Kevin Bassey actually got. I think that shouldn't have been a yellow card. So, but aside from that, I think the officiating has been very, very okay.
Yeah. So officiating has been okay at this first half. Courtesy Paulo saying that, and let's see what will happen in the second half of that encounter. Now you see, it is the semi-final of the AFCON. The competition so far has been really, really massive for some of us that really love the African game. You can't take the fact that the competition has been competitive, Paulo.
Definitely, it has been really competitive, and after the knockout stages, I mean the group stages, we started seeing big teams going against each other, and you look at those games being played. Apart from Nigeria, I think every other teams actually struggled to progress to the next round. So I think it has been a very, very competitive and interesting competition so far.
So now looking at the second half, what do you expect from the coach of Nigeria? What instruction do you think he should give to the boys?
Well, you just have to tell them to be, we talked about them giving the what they call it, ball away so easily and or cheaply. I think you should just talk to them and say no. Look at it. When you try to get the ball, when you are with the ball, make sure you pick your teammates. Don't just give the ball away easily. And also, I think the manager needs to look at, because our front three there, Akko Adams hasn't been himself in this game. The service to Victor Osimhen is not there. And I talked earlier on also during the game. I was talking about our fullback not being able to go forward and put a cross into the box, because we know that Victor Osimhen is very good in the air. I expected us to try and put the ball into the box and let him contest the ball with their defenders. We saw the last game, I think that was the first goal. What's his name? Victor Osimhen scored in the last game. You saw how the cross came in there. So far we've not been able to do that. The only one or two times we did that, those crosses were terrible one, over it. So the manager needs to also look at that and try and.
So in actual sense, you are saying that the manager should try to increase the area supplies into the box for Victor Osimhen.
Not just looking at the fullback or probably the wingers.
So now looking at it, who do you think should be doing those jobs?
What's his name? Brighton, Sai Samuel or the other guy, Bruno Yemechi. Yes, but the issue is that they've not been able to go forward to be able to do that. So the only time we were able to go forward, we saw the cross. What's his name? The number 22 guy now tried to send it to the box. Akko Adams. That was a terrible cross.
That was a terrible cross. Barring Victor Osimhen, who can you say in the team that can be the danger man apart from Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen that can bring the goodies?
Yeah, that is to be honest, I was expecting a lot from Akko Adams. The Morocco
because of the back-to-back performance.
Yeah, to be honest, in this tournament, he has been also one of our best player. But so far in this first half, he hasn't been himself, because we know coming into this game that a lot of our attention from the Morocco will definitely go to Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen. So, but I expected him to be that difference maker, but so far in the first half he hasn't been. So
but one thing they've successfully done, the Moroccans, is to cut supplies to Victor Osimhen, and I think that has been possible because of the absence of Wilfred Ndidi. So, looking at the bench of the Super Eagles, because to me, I don't think Oyedika has done justice to that starting role he's gotten. Who else do you think can come up and at least do something close to what Ndidi will give us?
Well, I don't think, if you look at the bench, I still think he's the second best holding midfielder we've got in the team. And if you take him away now, who are you going to bring on? Then that means you will be having Frank Onyeka just rooted at the back there. Remember that Frank Onyeka is a workaholic midfielder. You see him going forward and coming back, but I don't think we have anybody. Just not that there's no player on the pitch there that can come in, but I still think he should just allow to be continue the game. Definitely will get himself. He has given away the ball maybe one or two times, but I don't think he has totally been a disaster in the first half.
So you heard it from Paul right there, saying the performance of Onyedika Raphael has not really been that bad, though he's just trying to grow into the team right there. You can see the players warming up, gearing up to resume play in this second half. We want to see your predictions coming on our live chat. Let us know what you think will happen in this encounter. Who do you think will get to go through to the finals of the AFCON, the Morocco AFCON, right there in Morocco? So, second half is about to start. And Paulo, I want to make you an octopus. If I ask you to predict, what do you think the scoreline will be?
Nigeria 1-0 full time.
Nigeria 1-0 full time.
Yeah.
And we'd like to see your own predictions too. Let's see. You don't usually ask the presenter to predict. So I'll sit on the fence right now and maybe try to hold Paul to his prediction right there. So you can see the Ghanaian referee holding the ball, and the play is about to restart in that encounter, Morocco Nigeria. You can see the players talking, having a word with one another, and now is the time, the defining moment, one of the key moments that history will record in this AFCON. One moment has been recorded earlier today where Sadio Mane shot Senegal straight into the AFCON final, defeating Egypt 1-0. So the game has started right there. The Super Eagles lost possession, and Morocco will start playing right there. And Calvin Bassey will send this one back to Stanley Nwabali. And yes, Calvin Bassey back with the ball right here. Nigeria will try to do something. Many Nigerian fans, we hope they do something special today. After that disappointing ouster from the World Cup of Nigeria, they will want the Super Eagles to console them with the AFCON trophy. And I don't think they will take anything less than that, because this same AFCON, the last time the Super Eagles was in the finals of the AFCON. So Nigeria wins a throw via Ako Adams. Yes, status quo remains the same. No player has been substituted yet in this encounter. So game on in that one, and let's see how far the Super Eagles will go with this one. And Demola Lookman waiting to get the ball, and it's so funny. Any little touch, the Moroccans are down holding their leg.
Yeah, and but that was a foul. Actually,
I know that was a foul.
Yeah, but that's what you expected from them. At least so that their fans can be able to also
add pressure.
To yeah.
So game on in that encounter, and so far it looks like this Moroccan team has not shown any weak link. And I think that's a throw-in. Oh, rightfully so. The referee says it's a throw-in. Brahim Diaz controlled that ball out of play right there. So play restarts. And Calvin Bassey will pick up Shemi Ajayi. Shemi Ajayi with the ball. He turns it back to Onyedika. To Calvin Bassey, back to Onyedika. Onyedika to Shemi Ajayi. And Nigeria trying to build up from defense to attack. Nwabali sends a long one. Ashraf Hakimi lets it down. And the referee says that would be a free kick to Nigeria right there. Look at it, will be the elbow to the back of the head. The referee says that's a free kick to Nigeria. So let's see if something will happen now. Briefly taking Nigeria lost possession again, and Morocco will pounce on that with a counter, and Shemi Ajayi trying to close him down at the end of the day. The pass is trying to set forward was blocked, and I think
is that a free kick to Nigeria or what?
I don't know. What is this? What is this? And I think somebody should at least caution the referee. It's beginning to get too much favoritism in decision making. And these are the little things that sums up some results of the game of football sometimes. When you are making it too obvious that whenever the opponent goes down, they have the whistle at their disposal right there. So the Super Eagles lost possession again. Ashraf Hakimi with the ball right here. Touch it with Brahim Diaz. Boys, touch right there was and Victor Osimhen tries to drop the chest pass to his teammate, and I think Arsenal has the second goal.
Yeah, also as a winger at the stand there,
at the
AFCON there, and I think he has to do with the new, probably offside stuff they are trying to work out. So, but good to see him understand there.
Yeah, good to see him because he's one of those working with fever
Yeah.
concerning some change, a little change in the rules right there. So let's see. And Arsenal just got the second goal right there. What is
Was that
this
home
from
goal
the
or what?
goalkeeper? What is this from the goalkeeper? You need to see this. What is this?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. So it will be with the ball straight
Wow.
to Bruno Oyemechi who controls that one. Tries to pick Oyedika with the ball. Oyedika drops it straight to Iwobi. And Iwobi with the ball.
Okay.
And that goal from Gyökeres will really help his confidence. The pass just for Bruno. Bruno with that cross. And Victor Osimhen couldn't get
Allow.
that. And the shot!
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Wow.
Rafael Onyedika couldn't get his shot on target right there. And it's game on in that encounter. And it's still Nigeria nil, Morocco nil. That was a terrible shot.
Yeah, but
Oh.
but that was opportunity for Nigeria.
That
But
was a good chance for Nigeria. If you had struck it well, this is one of the close things Senegal saw and
the money goal was actually from outside the box.
yes,
There. He took it there. So
pick his spot and sent it straight. The keeper couldn't even move.
don't pick the ball, you'll be booked. What's the Nigerian guy doing? Just drop the ball.
And so Morocco restarts play and the pressure is eating up for Nigeria right there. Ademola Lookman brought down. The referee says play on right there.
This is 2-3.
Leaving 2 on 3. And that's a good save from Nwabali. And I think the goalkeeper should be careful.
Calm down. What is he saying? Is he complaining to the players or
I don't know.
Where is he going to? To the ref for what?
And that was a beautiful save.
Yeah.
Stanley Nwabali. And that's one thing I know about him. When it comes to his goalkeeping duties, you can easily take it to the bank. I think he dragged him to the ground and the ref says play on.
Yeah, but looking at the way he was making his feeling no there, he just needs to be careful. Yeah, be careful with the way.
I think he's on a yellow card already.
The goalkeeper?
Yeah.
No, he's not on a yellow card. We have.
You just gotta try to avoid having too many guys miss the final if you really want to win the trophy. So a corner kick to Morocco taken by Ashraf Hakimi, headed out by Victor Osimhen, and that's Ademola Lookman. Bruno will clear that one, and
the pressure.
And I think any touch right now, the referee. And this just has to do with technicality in doing all these kinds of things. And that's a good move from the Moroccan player right there.
Good defense.
For Calvin Bassey has read the movement and also sent a very, very funny pass right there. So it's game on in that encounter. Oh, that was smooth defending. But I think with the performance of Calvin Bassey in this competition so far, I think that there should be suitors for the services of the young man.
Well, you mean Calvin Bassey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's with Fulham. So probably maybe look at, you talk about bigger clubs, than Fulham coming for his service. And I think so, he left Ajax. I think he spent only a season at Ajax, and Fulham paid a big money to get it there. And if any other bigger club wants to get his service, I don't think Fulham will stop him, but that they will definitely need to, not breaking the bank, but at least a reasonable amount for Calvin Bassey. Yeah.
So game on in that encounter. It's Nigeria back in possession with Shemi Ajayi, and the referee says that's a free kick. He said he should take it back a little, rightfully so, and play restarts. Frank Onyeka drops it for Calvin Bassey. And yes, is Nigeria still in possession? Calvin Bassey with the ball right here. plays in Shemi Ajayi, and Nigeria looking to calm the pace of the game. 10 minutes of the second half played already, and it is still Nigeria nil, Morocco nil. Iwobi with the ball. We try to pick his teammate, and yes, set it up straight for Frank Onyeka down the left. Frank Onyeka with the cross.
There's nobody inside the box.
And I think that should be a foul, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the referee says no foul. So it's going to be a goal kick.
That went way off target. So it's still Morocco back in possession. And with the way it looks like a game that Morocco is bound to win. With the way the wave of the game is going.
And that was a very good ball from the goalkeeper to quickly come out there because there's no offside there. I think Kevin Bass was actually playing Kabi on there. So the goalkeeper came coming out quickly to gather that one. That was a good one. But you said it looks like a game that Morocco. I think Nigeria, we just need one opportunity, take our chance. If we can do that, one goal will be enough for us.
But you have to create the chance.
That is the issue now.
They're not creating it. All I've just been seeing is passing at the back, no real penetration, and so far in this encounter, I think even that and the long ball forward for Osimhen to chase, but headed down, and Ademola Lookman will take this one, but hey, to nobody again, and Morocco wins back possession, and still Morocco attacking with the ball right there. It looks more like the Nigerians are not into this game. Look at the way Morocco
at the same time, it looks like we are not committing a lot of bodies, going forward. But at the same time, when we lose the ball, you tend to wonder where all our players are, at the back there.
And that ball was going in.
Yeah.
That ball was going in. Nwabali read it well to come back and grab that one. If he had underrated it, maybe it would have gone in. And then finally he saw that one foul against the Moroccans, and I think the Nigerians should just play like as if the referee is not on the field.
That's what I'm saying. Play as if you are playing against a 12 player on the pitch.
Yeah. So ball taken quickly, and Calvin Bassey on this one. Onyedika.
Okay.
And it's very important to the way the Super Eagles play, that he plays well. And in that game, Arsenal-Chelsea, Garnacho got one back for Chelsea in that semi-final fixture. So it looks like Chelsea can come back in this one. And another free kick to Morocco, 58 minutes of that encounter. So long ball forward.
Mistake.
What is this? And that's a train to Morocco. Osai conceding that one. And yes, they will take it quickly. Morocco attacking down the left. Yes, we find time and space. And he's still with the ball running into the dangerous area. Finds his teammate. Set it straight down to Ashraf Hakimi. Straight. And what can they do with the ball? He crossed the ball straight to his teammate down the left. Oh, as we couldn't do something at the end of the day with that one. And oh my God.
What? Oh,
what is this?
What is this now? The referee is doing.
What is this?
Doing? That should have been a foul.
What is this? What is this? Football is a contact game. What is this? Wow. Oh my goodness. This is getting really terrible. And I think NFF needs to petition maybe CAF or FIFA. This is ridiculous. What is this?
But there's nothing they are going to do concerning this one, probably after the game. But
issue an apology or something. My goodness. And I think it was predictable as far as I'm concerned that this would happen. But I don't know it will be to this extent. They can't even touch the players. Anua Bale did justice to that free kick by grabbing that one easily. And that kind of free kick, allowing it going bouncing in front of the goalkeeper.
I just hope the goalkeeper was, telling them to, maybe allow there, because allowing that ball to bounce there, that was a very, very terrible ball there from the defending there.
So Chelsea just lost a golden chance right there. The pass was too short, and the Nigerians have not been able.
Yeah, Leon. I think we should also move the ball faster and call her down. What is it doing?
And that's a free kick to Nigeria. And it's Garnacho attacking with the ball. Cross into the box, cleared by Arsenal. Look at that. And the referee says free kick to Nigeria on that tackle by Ashraf Hakimi on Akko Adams right there. So 1 hour of football played already. It's still 0-0 in that one. The venue here is the Stade Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat, 69,500 capacity, and I trust that it will be filled to the brim. And most likely this might be the stadium hosting the final also. So let's see who will take the day. 61st minute, and that long pass from Gavin Bassey was too much, and that was a good attempt from Estevao, and Gabriel had to head that one out, and Nigeria wins back possession. Still returns it back to Shemi Ajayi, and it looks like Nigeria is just doing the back play.
Yeah, and the urgency is not there in this second half. And I think I saw the manager asking, what's his name now, to warm up. We might be seeing Samuel Chukwueze coming up. Probably we need somebody that can also come and
dribble and try to break the lines. Game on in that encounter, Nigeria in position. Alex Iwobi tries to pick Victor Osimhen, and two guys on him. Oh my goodness, two guys on him, and he just had to bend so that they don't get him injured. So free kick to Morocco. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this. See this.
Wow.
Oh, and that was a close one right there. That was a really, really close one. That was a really, really close one.
Oh, my goodness, what's the goalkeeper doing? Play this ball one time. Stanley Nwabali, please, not tonight.
Follow, you need to calm down. The game is still on. What will be, my brother. So, on a long cross, Nwabali will gather that one and grab it easily right there. So, it's the 64th minute of that encounter. Nigeria new Morocco is what the scoreline is right now. Let us see. What some of our fans have said here. Says Nigerian players are not coordinated right now. I think you are not far off. What is right? The name is Benedict Boniface right there. Also Miriam Shehu, he said yes, is live. Robert Carolina 17 says up Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria all the way. Let's see if Nigeria will take the day right here in this semi-final. You can see the pressure is so obvious and the faces are followed trying to hide it with a smile. But hey, football, it is what it is. Emotions is part of the game. And Mazuri attacking down the left with the ball. Cuts back. and he will try to set it up for his teammate. And a long ball for Umwabali to grab that one easily. That looks like a back pass. Unnecessary, ambitious pass from the Moroccan player right there.
Yeah, I think they themselves also, they are too probably quick to releasing the ball. They just want to make things happen also. So they themselves also playing under pressure as much as Nigeria is still under pressure also.
Yeah, so he will be with the ball right here. Finds Shemi Ajayi. Shemi Ajayi set it to Osai, and Osai will play it straight to the Moroccan player, and it's going to be a throw-in to Nigeria as it is. As a I think this. I think he plays it straight with Real Betis. I think it was in that final
the former
against
Barcelona
Chelsea.
player. He
Former
played in the
Barcelona.
final.
Yeah, so Rafael straight to Calvin Bassey, who tried to pick the run of Akko Adams, but the Moroccans look to be in control of this encounter. And I think the guy kicking away the ball right there should be a yellow card right there. And I don't know, you push the player and you kicked away the ball. Why is there no yellow card?
And I can't remember even the camera showing our manager. Is it our manager have gone, to sit down, or is not even,
Why is there no yellow card? You kicked away the ball. Wow. Well, game on in that encounter. It would be tries to pick his teammates, and building up from defense to attack. Set it up for Bruno. Bruno tries to cross this one.
Yeah,
and
trying.
I think that's a trade. I think Nigeria has not had a corner kick. Nigeria has not had a corner kick since the beginning of this encounter. And already in the 66th minute, and Nigeria still don't have a corner kick yet. And that shows how much they've dominated Nigeria. And he will be with the ball running into space, drops it for Osimhen.
You should be the what's Osimhen doing for goodness sake?
And that was a golden chance.
What was Osimhen doing for goodness sake?
It would be. This was he
that
opened
was a
his
good
leg
pass.
up.
The
ball skewed.
What is it? Thank God the goalkeeper come out. And, how did
Calvin Bassey has been doing?
Ekabi get to that position? How did Ekabi get to that position there? Semi Ajayi tried to keep the offside there, but I think he didn't get that one. So.
Calvin Bassey has been massive in this encounter. Really, really massive. I don't know if Nigeria gets to the final. I don't know how they will cope without Calvin Bassey.
Well, we just have to, if we can get to the final, that means we've coped without our captain. What's his name again? Freddy Ndidi. Then at the same time, we can also cope with that. Now, just have to look for another approach, because you look at Senegal. I don't think they have probably play with a proper number 9 like the way the Senegal Moroccans are playing. But Senegal also would want to play with most of their tricky player, probably from the wing also.
Yeah, so probably from the wing. Still that game, Chelsea at home to Arsenal. 68 minutes of that one, Arsenal leading 2-1. And Bruno with the ball right there plays in the run of Akko Adams, so we'll cross this one. And Victor Osimhen in the box.
Oh my goodness.
So set it back.
Drop the ball.
Nigeria trying to see if they can get into this encounter. And it will be now with the ball. To set this one straight to Bruno Yemechi. Who controls this one?
Still play on?
Too much.
Play on.
And Bruno plays on and the cross.
That was a terrible cross. But what the referee doing?
What is the referee doing?
What is this now?
What is the meaning of this?
What's the referee? What is the Ghanaian referee doing? It's that time we start calling Ghana out now.
What is this?
What Was that a foul?
What is that?
What's the referee doing? Is it throwing or what? Was it
That's
offside?
a free kick
Free kick to who?
to Morocco.
How come? Is that throwing? But the referee is saying throwing. The referee is saying throwing against who? Or what is he saying? He's saying throwing.
Say they throw into Morocco.
How come?
What
Even
is
the
this?
Moroccan guys thought that would probably give them a free kick.
What is this? Well, no wonder replay didn't show it, because if they had showed
I
it,
don't even understand. I thought that ball should have even been free kick to Nigeria. I didn't think the ball even actually crossed the line.
wow.
Even the Morocco player.
So Shemi Ajayi with the ball right now. 1 hour and 10 minutes of football played already at the Stade Prince Stadium, and that is another chance. What is this? I think
why is the
this
referee
is
not
a yellow
booking
card.
them? Why is the
What
referee
is
not
this?
booking them?
What is this?
Ekabi has been
What is
very,
this?
very.
This is a yellow card.
And Ekabi has been, doing this. Yeah, I don't know why the referee is not showing them. What is this? As it. Good God.
So Arsenal just made it 3. Zubimendi 3 goals to 1 against.
Wow, if they didn't score from this one, there, that would have been a very, rubbish from Arsenal there. But I think it's high time we start calling the Ghanaians out. I don't understand.
It's not about Ghanaians. You
But
don't talk generally. Talk about what the referee. What if the referee is not from Ghana?
He's from Ghana.
What if he's not from Ghana?
The
Let's
He's
talk
from
about
Ghana,
the
but why is he
referee,
officiating?
not the country.
Why is he not giving them? So I should
Talk about the referee.
Is the referee
not
not from
the-
Ghana?
Even if he's from Ghana, it doesn't
he's
mean
a
that's the
Ghanaian
representation of all the
He's the
Ghanaians.
best referee in Ghana. That is why they've actually picked him. This is what the best referee in Ghana is doing to Nigeria at the moment.
So game on in that encounter. Bruno Eyemechi plays this one in, but
Ekabi has been
intercepted.
committing foul upon foul. He hasn't booked him for once. Look at Kevin Bassey. You just gave him a needless yellow card.
And so Ashraf Hakimi will try to switch this one. There's a way with the ball right here. And a long ball straight. That would be a goal
I
kick
think it's
to
right time our manager also
Nigeria.
make changes. And looking at, I thought I saw what's his name. Chukwueze warming up. Probably he has pace and try to be trickish against them. But I just
But
hope
who
he
do you think will be going out?
probably
to
Akon
Chukwueze?
Adams. Because I don't think you should be removing anybody from the midfield and putting what's his name, or unless he wants Ademola Lookman to drop deep.
So game on in that encounter, and yes, Nigeria back in possession. 73rd minute. It is Shemi Ajayi with the ball right here. This is for his teammate. Back to Shemi Ajayi, and I think Shemi Ajayi deserves an upgrade with this bringing up these kinds of performance in the AFCON. I think clubs should be over his heels to at least come into the Premier League.
Well, he plays for is it all City?
Intercepted by the Moroccan player right there. Ademola Lookman has been marked, blocked, guided, and all in this encounter so far.
Yeah,
Bruno set it up for Akwa Adams. Akwa Adams with the ball right here. And we dribble pass and set the pass into the box.
I think the referee, the
Like,
manager should be looking at replacing Akwa Adams.
Moroccan player right there, and he's still throwing to Nigeria. Look at that ball. That was a good defensive work by the Moroccan player. Though Morocco is playing well, but you can't also not be fair as the referee, because Morocco has really enjoyed what is this? What is this now? What is this? Now throwing to Morocco, Ashraf Hakimi, 75th minute of that encounter. Still, Nigeria nil, Morocco nil in this second semi-final fixture of the AFCON being held in Morocco. So Shemi Ajayi S that one out for a throw-in to Morocco, and they assessed it back with switch play straight to the right hand side. Mazuri we try to attack with the ball right here and straight it off for Saibari. The Moroccan player right there still gets it back, and Nigeria chasing the game right now. And in the other fixture, semi-final Carabao Cup first leg, Chelsea trailing Arsenal 3-1 in that encounter. And it's Morocco back in possession, and yes, game on in this one. And Ezuri with the ball and a cross. Oh, Bruno Onyemechi was at the right place at the right time in that one. He would have been a goal for Morocco, most likely. So, corner kick to Morocco. And so far, I still think that the Super Eagles has not had a corner kick.
Yeah, we've not had any corner kick so far in this game.
Yeah, corner kick to Morocco. And I think Morocco has played,
I think
3. I think 3 corner kicks.
With this one, should be 4.
So corner kick taken and headed out by the Moroccan player right there. And what's the referee saying? It was headed out by the Moroccan player.
Was there a touch from a player there?
I don't know.
Wow.
Okay.
That would have been, the biggest, like the way we used to say Ujuru of all time.
And
good ball there.
Finds Akko Adams.
Try and look. Oh, he has about 3 players all over him. Also I think our players also, they are not, coming
opening up.
Oh. It goes down.
Could
that be a yellow?
Yeah, I think it would be a yellow. Akko Adams should leave the referee alone.
Yeah, I think Rafael Yedika taking one there for the.
He had to take that for the team right there.
Is that outside somewhere they're going down? That was what.
It was Ashraf Hakimi running at goal, and it can be a danger right there. So he had to take that for the team. So free kick to Morocco at the 78th minute of that encounter. So let's see, will lightning strike in this encounter, or will status quo remain the same? Bayern later won that one 3-1, and Inter leading 1-0 against Lecce 89th minute in that one, and Arsenal leading 3-1 at the 78th minute of that one. Morocco takes it quick and headed out by Calvin Bassey right there. And with the way this game is taking shape, it looks like it's going to go into extra time.
Well, at the moment, that is what we are actually witnessing, because so far we've been complaining about Nigeria not playing to their best, and Morocco themselves, they've not really, had fully convincing. But it's still football. There's still time, and I think, like I said earlier on, I think one goal will be enough to decide this game. If not, it will probably end in penalty. But I think the game will not go to penalty, but it might go to extra time. Yeah. Well, because you already see the sign of some of those players looking very tired.
It's one game that will take a lot from you and Ashraf Hakimi with a chance to run in that goal and pass the ball.
Why are we waiting now? is complaining for handball, and our players are actually.
That cannot be an handball because the hand is in a natural position, so that cannot be.
Forward play, let's go.
And Bosime with the ball finds his teammate, takes the 1-2, and building up.
It's actually meant for you now. Is that Akwa Adams? It's actually meant for Akwa Adams. So what is he doing there?
And I think also the Nigerian players are beginning to tire out.
That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know. I saw what's the manager doing up to now. He hasn't made any substitution. Probably he's still, not sure who to, remove from the game. But you have what's his name? Samuel Chukwu is on the bench. Why don't you try him? I think there's even Dele Bashiru also.
Yeah, a cross into the box. Flick of an header or size somewhere. Chasing this one.
Play on.
Onyeka.
I think Onyeka has been working out.
Still with the Moroccans. Convinced like they've dominated the Super Eagles. The Moroccans. Just to be. What is this? Oh, he caught him right there. That's a free kick.
There was, but I don't think the referee will blow because look at the hand wasn't. He didn't make the hand big yet, so there's no how you blow that. He was even trying to hide the hand there, so that's not a penalty.
I think VR would have checked that.
We've played more than a minute, so if VR would have, they've checked it, but because that's not a penalty.
So another free kick from Morocco, 82nd minute of this encounter. And yeah, you don't want to consider this time of the game. Really, you want to avoid conceding at all at this point of the game. A long cross, Nwabali comes out and grabs that one easily. And Akwa Adams on his heels, dribble past his mark. What is this?
And why is the manager not changing Akwa Adams? That is the issue. Or is he planning to, probably he's looking at playing all these ones for 90 minutes, then try to change them in the second half or what? I mean, extra time. What is a manager doing?
Ooh. So,
is he waiting until?
And that was a good save by Nwabali right there. And then still, Brian Diaz will cross this one. Headed out by Calvin Bassey. Follow-up shot off target by the Moroccan player right there. And look at that bending. You just have to give it to Nwabali today.
Yeah,
he has been spot on. He has been spot on. This explains why the manager agreed that he will be on painkillers to play this tournament because he got injured before the tournament. And Oyendika has been withdrawn for Moses Simon in this encounter.
I think I have issue with this substitution. Bringing on Moses Simon for Oyendika. Just one substitution. Whereas you have Akwa Adams, who is not playing fine in this game.
But at least he's in the game.
He's not.
Oyendika is not really in the game, and he's already on the yellow
Oyendika is
card.
in the game. Reason being that because you see Morocco trying to apply the pressure using that midfield. Unlike what's his name, Akwa Adams, who has been given too many balls and is not using them properly, and to me, it's not even helping at the defense.
Well,
making one substitution and removing a midfielder.
Kabi has also been withdrawn for Morocco right there.
Ben Sae.
And Garnacho just made it 2 for Chelsea. Garnacho just made it 2 for Chelsea. Also the same pattern of rebound and trying to trade the fans off after going 3-2 at home to Arsenal. They rather most likely slaughter. Well, I don't want to sound so official. So Nigeria back in possession. Iwobi with the ball tries to set it up for Ademola Lookman. And that's a foul, and the referee says that's a free kick.
That means Ademola Lookman will be coming back, to drop deep into the midfield there. Then what's his name?
Moses Simon will attack down the wings. Yeah.
So that means Franco Onyeka will now be the holding midfielder there.
Yeah.
So it will be on Ademola Lookman playing as the number 10 now. It will be playing as the number 8.
So Nigeria still yet to have a corner kick in this encounter so far. So Hakimi clears that one. Bruno wins possession. And Nigeria returns it back. And the one thing you just have to notice, Nigeria keeps going back. Because whenever they try to go forward, most times they lose possession. And Moses Simon takes on his marker and he wins a throw in. Oh, that was Akko Adams. I think he has switched to the right hand side.
Yeah, he has to switch because of Moses Simon.
So that was a good chance lost by Esteval, but the referee says that's an offside. Oh, that's an offside. Rightfully so, that's an offside. Oh, Ademola Lookman couldn't get into the end of that one. You know, one thing I noticed, he couldn't keep that one in play. You see, one thing I noticed about this Moroccans is that whenever the Super Eagles get close to the area, two-man marking.
Yeah. Two-man marking,
double up on Osimhen, double up on Lookman, or any other guy up front.
Yeah, and you could see that, the two of their defenders, they continue to, because you look at, once it's Victor Osimhen, you have two defenders already marking him. Then you look at the nearest Nigerian player to Victor Osimhen is always far away. So that is why, because even if Victor Osimhen or Ademola Lookman manage to get something from the ball, where is the next Nigerian player coming? So I said earlier on, going forward, our players are not going. At the same time, once the Morocco attack us, then defensively, you wondering where are the players? They are not inside the Morocco box, and at the same time, they are not going forward to attack the Moroccan team.
And Ashraf Hakimi tries to defend this one. And you call this a free kick to Morocco? What is this?
Saibari.
That is a corner kick. Maybe they shouldn't play the game any longer and hand the trophy to Morocco if they don't want to win it clearly. What is this? That's a clear corner kick. And it was awarded as a free kick to Morocco. For what?
No, what's both of you doing?
And Noah Bale grabs that one easily right there. And 89th minute of that encounter.
I think we'll be going to probably extra.
I think Nigeria is now growing into this encounter. It looks like the Moroccans have tired out. And long ball straight. to Akko Adams. And you just have to give it to Akko Adams. He has been in this game, despite the fact that he has not taken most of his chances, but he has been part of the game. Unlike some guys that you hardly see them through the 90 minutes. So the Super Eagles lost possession to Morocco, and Morocco will attack via Mazoury, and Ezuri also with the ball right here. Oh, that's a crazy body movement. And Bruno Onyemechi leaps that one header away, and it's still Morocco in possession of the ball. And that's a free kick to Nigeria in that situation. So 90 minutes already it is. Still, oh my goodness. Osayi fell to the ground. And Bruno right there. Heading it straight. So 3 minutes additional time is what it will be in this regulation time. So Morocco wins back possession, and we try to attack with the ball right there. Shemi Ajayi kicks this one out for a throw-in to Morocco. So 3 minutes additional time has been added by the referee, and let's see if the scoreline will remain the same. And let's talk about Victor Osimhen. He hasn't really been in this game. What do you think has been the...
Yeah, it's because the supply was not there, and secondly, even when they try to get him, the ball are not 100% always correct. Yeah, and he has 2-3 people marking him at the same time.
And a cross into the box.
A good cross there, actually.
And Victor Osimhen.
Oh, what is he doing?
It's too slow. And Osimhen wins back possession right there for the Super Eagles. And Calvin Bassey set it up for Moses Simon. And I think this is what the Super Eagles need. Somebody that can take on the opponent. Oh, that's a pass from Moses Simon, but to no one. No one could really pick that run and make an attempt at it. So, second minute of additional time of the 3 minutes it is. And Bruno heads it back to Stanley Omabale, who is wasting time right now. Rafael Onyeka with the ball, and Frank Onyeka longs ball forward, or headed down straight to the Moroccan player. And Victor Osimhen had to foul him right there, not to lead to another attack right there in this one. So yeah, so Morocco with the ball right here. Now every attempt is a free kick. And Bruno clears it, and that's a throw into Morocco. And so Akko Adams with the ball. 9 minutes. Can Nigeria do anything with this? Oh,
no, that was a terrible pass.
Intercepted. And 3 minutes additional time is up, and the referee says the game will go straight to extra time. 0-0. It ended at regulation time. Paulo, before we go for a short break, second half, what do you think so far?
Well, I think we're very, very lucky to not have conceded in this second half. Not that the Moroccans played actually well, but I think we played poorly compared to what we played in the first half, if you ask me, because our performance in this second half was a little bit below, par. So, but kudos to the teams for still holding despite the pressure. So, another 30 minutes, but the second half to me it wasn't really, really encouraging.
So we'll go for a very short break. Next up, it will be extra time. Welcome back. It's the second half. It's already in this encounter, and it's Nigeria nil, Morocco nil. 92nd minute of this game. It is corner kick to Morocco. Ashraf Hakimi will take this one with his hands and will try to pick his teammate in the box. So the referee is talking to the guys. I don't know. So Ashraf Hakimi will take this corner kick.
Oh my! Ooh, thank God.
Agard almost converted that one, but it was a tight corner. It was a tight corner. So that would be a good kick to Nigeria. Shemi Ajayi sets it straight to Calvin Bassey. And it's Nigeria trying to build up from defense to attack right here. Game on in that one. Calvin Bassey will float that pass straight to Akko Adams, who tries to dribble past his marker but lost possession. And Ezrui and it's Nigeria. Oh, long ball forward. And there's a Moroccan player down. Looks to be injured. Or will you say he's tired? Okay, his boot fell off. So his boot fell off right there, and the referee had to pause play. Wow, but so far, Polo, the officiating, score it over 1 to 10.
Yeah, I think it's below 5 if you ask me, because I don't think I rate it above 5% because I don't understand what the referee is. In fact, the second half was even worse to me. The issue is that it wasn't even giving us any benefit of that. Once the Moroccan players goes down, he quickly blow the whistle. Then once our players go down, he refused to blow the whistle. But so it's below 5 to me.
Yeah, below 5 is what the officiating has been to Paul. And that's a free kick against Nigeria.
Handball against Nigeria.
We started play quickly, and that was a good attempt, but the player right there couldn't get his attempt on target. Look at that bending on the ball. Nwabali react fast, but I think if he had gone at goal, Nwabali would have saved that one.
Probably.
So the Super Eagles starts play. We will be with the ball right now. Finds Frank Onyeka. Onyeka, you have to talk about him today. He has really performed very well. Has been the one covering up even for the underperformance of Onyedika.
Yeah, definitely. And since they withdraw Onyedika, he has dropped deep and deeper now. They call him the tank for a reason, because he has the energy. He keeps on running with a workaholic player.
Yeah, a real workaholic he is right there. And the Iwobi wins back possession and finds Osai. Osimhen keeps calling, bend this in, and Akko Adams tries to turn his marker.
Is that a corner kick?
Nigeria wins the first corner kick in extra time.
Yeah, and I just pray that it is not to go for us.
So first corner kick for the Super Eagles in the extra time. The full 90 minutes went. Nigeria didn't have a corner kick, but I think Nigeria had a better share of the ball possession in the second half of that encounter. So 7th minute of additional time, it is corner kick to Nigeria. Ademola Lookman will take this one. Let's see if Nigeria will convert their first corner kick. Ademola takes it low
That was a
and
terrible
headed
corner
out by
kick
the
there.
Morocco. That's a terrible corner kick. I think he should be doing better.
Couldn't beat the first man.
So, it's Ademola Lookman set it up for Akko Adams in the
That
box
should be another
and
corner
wins
kick.
another corner kick. Oh, what is that?
Yeah. Oh,
that's
I think that should be goal kick. But the referee says
that's a goal kick. That's a goal kick to Morocco right there. So the pressure is heating up. Akko Adams has been substituted for Dele Bashiru.
Dele Bashiru. Well, I think it's trying to balance, the midfield now. So you have because he actually withdraw one of the midfielder, bringing on a winger.
So Ademola Lookman will go forward,
right? Probably going to the wing now, completely.
So the
instead of playing as the number 10.
Yeah, the pressure is eating up right now in Morocco. You can see the stadium, nothing really to shout about yet. Zuri will attack with the ball straight to his teammate down the left. Saiberi returns it back to Mazuri. Straight to his teammate and his Ashraf Hakimi down the right. Morocco is trying to build up from defense to attack right here. And so far, it has been a balanced game. In this encounter so far, 50-50 ball possession it is for Morocco, as expected goal ratio way higher than Nigeria at this point. So, 9th minute of additional time of the 15 minutes of the first half of the extra time is still new in that one. So Akko Adams has been withdrawn for Dele Bashiru, and he will be with the ball right here. Tries to pick his teammate, but Nigeria lost possession. Again, the Moroccans will pounce on it. Zuri with the ball, send it to his teammate El Kane, who finds Hakimi on a cross, headed out by the Super Eagles player, and still, the attempt went straight at Stanley Onwabali at this point in time. Look at that cross from Ashraf Hakimi.
Yeah, that was a very good cross.
If not for Osai, Brian Diaz, I think Ezuri was there. That looks more like a back pass.
Yeah, from Ademola Lookman.
Yeah. So Nigeria starts play in this one. So attacking down the left, Bruno Onyemechi, and I think that should be a yellow card. You don't draw a player and not bring out a card. That is a yellow card, and the referee is not bringing out cards for the Moroccans.
He hasn't booked the Moroccan players at all in this game. We've only seen 2 yellow cards. The 2 has gone to Nigeria. Kevin Bassey and Rafael Onyedika. Despite how the Moroccan, in fact, I was surprised that what's his name? Kabi, wasn't booked. Though he has been replaced.
And El Nesri.
Wow. And I think they will be trying to use the area ball now, because El Nesri is very, when it comes to area ball.
Yeah, but El Kabi too.
Compared to El Nesri, I think El Nesri is quite good on this.
You've seen how they've really dealt with a lot of long balls. El Kabi, you saw that one that almost got through.
But I think they will make the substitution after this free kick. I just hope Nigeria will score before they try and make that substitution.
So Ademola Lookman will take this free kick, and he raises his hands trying to pick. What is this? The crossover. And Stanley Onwabali with the ball right here. Ochado. Frank Onyeka straight to Moses Simon, back to Bruno, Calvin Bassey, Shemi Ajayi. Long ball forward for Dele Bashiru. Nigeria lost possession. The referee says a free kick.
Yeah.
So free kick to Morocco at the 12th minute of additional time. Now in the 13th minute of extra time right there. And 2 minutes plus left. As we has been withdrawn for
coming
necessary. As necessary just
it's,
came in. So it's Morocco. I think they will now be loading the box with crosses.
Definitely.
I think the Super Eagles manager can also react from the bench. So it's Morocco attacking down the left right there. The ball was blocked, and the Iwobi wins back possession. Osai Samuel with the ball, runs with the ball.
That should be a free kick to Nigeria, and probably.
And I think that's a free kick to Nigeria.
Wow. And still no card. Should be
This
sure.
is a yellow card. What is this? Wow. So Nigeria back in possession of the ball. So 14th minute, already 1 minute left of the extra time, first half extra time. We don't know if the referee will add extra minutes. And Moses Simon, and a cross from Moses Simon, and Osime with the ball.
Could this be the goal for Nigeria?
Oh, what
What
is
is it
this?
doing?
And a cross touched out for a corner kick. And
Because
Osimhen
Osimhen is
stayed
down in the
down.
balls. I don't think that's it. No, it's not a penalty.
Hey, his leg.
Let's see from the replay again.
Oh, that left leg. And if there's somebody you don't want to lose in this kind of game, it has to be the captain. Oh, I think it should be okay.
Yeah, and was that down a corner kick or what?
I don't know.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Thought we had a corner kick. You could honestly.
What is this?
We had a corner kick. So how did they convert corner to a goal kick now? I think the manager should withdraw him, not to risk him. Bring on Polo Nuachu.
I think what happened to him is not that difficult that he won't be able to play on. Like in few minutes, I think he should be running very well. But my goodness, how come that is extra time as it is right now? So the guys up front has not really brought anything up for the fans to celebrate for either side. It's still 0-0 at the first half of extra time. Wow. Polo, first half extra time.
Nothing much to me. I don't think there was any, both teams didn't make a more attempt or any real attempt to win the game. It's about Morocco just coming and Nigeria defending. I think in this first half of extra time, we were able to secure our first corner kick and, we still managed to go forward, but that was not really threatening. So we have 15 minutes. I think the Nigerian manager should be looking at trying everything now in this remaining 15 minutes.
Are you saying the Nigerian manager should throw caution to the wind?
Well, what I mean is by also going for the win, because you look at it, I don't think it's actually playing to go for the win with the way our players are playing. You have one player inside the box surrounded by 3 or 4 people. It's not going to be easy. So at least he should. I don't know. Maybe the player should have more freedom going into the Moroccan box there.
But I thought after first half they just changed. Now giving them minutes to talk to the coaches and what? So the Nigerian coach is dishing out instructions to the players right now, and it is now going straight to a defining moment of this encounter. Now, Paulo, the way it looks, are we saying we're heading for penalties?
Well, 15 minutes is still very long time. But if it's the same pattern of what we saw over the 90 minutes and the first 15 minutes, I think we'll definitely be heading for a penalty.
So, you can see the Morocco fans celebrating. They just want to savor the moment. You don't get to host the AFCON every time. You know, it's one beautiful tournament to be the host of. So, and let's see if this one will live up to expectation. But so far, the officiating of this game by this referee has really been below par. I think CAF should get a lot of sticks for this officiating.
Well, let's see what they come up to say. And I know Nigerians are already, if you look at even on X, on all social media, Nigerians are already boiling about the officiating. I think the only people that will be happy with the officiating are the Moroccans because, in fact, but 95% of the decision made by the referee has actually gone in the way of Morocco.
Yeah, so Morocco back in possession, long ball out. Ooh.
Two of you should be getting that ball. Play on referee. Okay.
And 2 players down. This is a battle. This looks more like a war. So for our viewers, the pressure is heating up. Second minute of second half, extra time in this one, and it is Nigeria nil, Morocco nil. You can see the players giving it their all, even as much as they look so tired, they are still trying to give their all at the end of the day. So let's see if there will be any goal scored in this second half extra time, or maybe we'll be heading for penalties right there. So Brahim Diaz has been withdrawn for AFCON match. It looks like Brahim Diaz is tired right there. Maybe he can't continue any longer. The Super Eagles will start play, and a long pass from Iwobi, and I think that was too much for Dele Bashiru to take right there. And I think that was a quick thinking. You get the idea right, but the execution was not the best.
Yeah, I think it's even demanding more for the Nigerian guy, because for him to have met up with that one, he's definitely going to sprint a lot. But
that's what Paul said in this one. And yes. The Carabao Cup first semi-final fixtures completed tonight. Man City won away 2-0, while Arsenal won 3-2 at the Bridge. So the second leg will decide who will progress to the finals of the competition. But Man City and Arsenal have advantage in their favor, while they're going away and getting the needed victory. So Morocco attacking with the ball right here, and yes, it's Morocco taking the game to Nigeria as it is. And yes, what they do is attack, attack, attack. Like Spalletti will say, attaque, attaque, attaque. Yes, that's what Morocco is doing right now. And the Super Eagles are chasing this game. And Morocco attacking down the left, returns it back to his teammate. And Mazuri with the ball right here tries to be ambitious, but Iwobi gets that one and he set it straight for Dele Bashiru. And let's see what Dele Bashiru will do with the ball. He returns it back to Osai Samuel, who plays in Onyeka with the ball straight to Calvin Bassey. Calvin Bassey picks his teammate and straight to Bruno Yemechi, who will cross this one. Touched it, Lukman, but Lukman couldn't keep the ball, and he set it straight to his teammate, and Nigeria wins back possession as it is right now. So 10 minutes left in this encounter, and it is Nigeria 0, Morocco 0. Now let's talk about Iwobi. As rating him 1/10 in this encounter so far.
Yes, I tried, playing the 90 minutes and going to the played the first 50 minutes of the additional time and of the extra time into the second minute or so. I think, I rate him at least probably 7/10 so far in this game.
Well, 7/10. Paulo says his own rating of Iwobi in this encounter. So, free kick to Nigeria at the 6th minute of the second half, extra time right there. And if status quo remains like this, that means the game will be heading to penalties. And penalties can be anybody's game. And you have to give it to Bono. He's a very good penalty goalkeeper, but Nwabali too is not bad for Nigeria. So straight to Nwabali, who will clear this one. Long one forward.
I think penalties is not always all the time about probably the goalkeeper.
It's about the players too.
The players
you have to convert
yes. You have to make sure you play you try and convert your own. Don't just play penalty as if you are playing a pass to your goalkeeper.
And that's a free kick to Nigeria at this point in time. And the clock is gradually winding, and the guys looks to be getting tired as the game keeps winding down. You can see Osimhen. One thing is, I think there has not been enough supplies for the young man in this encounter.
Well, there is no supply, and even when the supply, the ball was coming,
it was not a well set pass and all. So Shemi Ajayi with the ball right here. We're playing the run of Dele Bashiru, and the Moroccan player got down and send it back to Bono right there. We'll play a long one forward, and Calvin Bassey SC down for Moses Simon. And it looks like Osimhen is leaping right there. That same left leg.
We've only made one substitution, and Morocco have made 5 substitutions.
Yeah, Nigeria has made 2 substitutions.
2?
Yes, Moses Simon came in and Dele Bashiru.
Okay, yeah.
Akwa Adams and Oyedeka has been withdrawn. And Osai Samuel recovers back to give Morocco a throw-in. Taken quickly. And I think the Nigerian team needs to really get their ass together. And Victor Osimhen looks to be in pain. And he keeps playing in this one.
Yeah, I do. The manager should, probably is not that serious, but
he's leaping. Look at how he's running. He's leaping to run. It's obvious. Look at it. What if
yes. Only for this guy, probably we could have won the game with him. You waited till 120 plus 1 minute before bringing him on. The only reason he brought him on was for the penalty.
I think the guys on the field did what they can. And Nwabali
against number 23 will make us
got the penalty. That's how to take a penalty.
Oh my goodness.
What is this? Wow. That was a terrible penalty by Chukwueze. Even the Moroccan guy penalty was even better.
Honestly.
Look at this one. He struck it hard.
What is that? Is that a penalty from Chukwueze? You brought him on for a penalty and he couldn't judge. My goodness.
It's part of the game, bro.
I just hope we convert this one, because if we didn't convert this one, that means it's all over, if you ask me. So all the guys that didn't start the game are the ones going on to take the first, second and third one.
See, just leave the penalties. It's anybody's game. You can be a best penalty taker and lose penalty.
But that was a terrible penalty from.
Yes, agreed. Also, the Moroccan guy too was also terrible. So
I don't think that was a terrible.
Yeah, so
made the goalkeeper work.
Dele Bashiru about to take this one. Can you convert? He scores.
There was no even pace. At least
no pace. He walked like shoot the goalkeeper.
Agree with me that the goalkeeper could have even used his feet if he didn't go down.
Yes, now he was like he saw it. This is a penalty.
I was just rolling.
That was a terrible penalty.
Akimi.
So Akimi about to take the fourth penalty for Morocco right here, and let's see if he will score this one. The current African Footballer of the Year about to take his own penalty right now. So will they convert? 2-2 it is out of 3 penalties taken from both sides. This is the 4th penalty for Morocco. Achraf Hakimi will score, and he scores.
That was a beautiful penalty from Achraf Hakimi there.
Yeah, that was
the pressure is back on Nigeria. Yeah,
the pressure is eating up. You can see Achraf Hakimi charging up the fans. Come on, guys, cheer up. So now the pressure has switched to Nigeria, and if Nigeria lose this penalty shootout, Chukwueze will not rest. Oh my goodness, and that's one thing about Nigerians. Chukwueze will not rest.
I believe we will not lose. We'll still win.
Let's see. Bruno Onyemaechi about to take his own penalty.
Another left footer.
Why do I feel like? But let's see what he will do. What is this? So advantage Morocco.
Oh my goodness.
If Morocco can convert this one, they will be in the finals of the African Cup of Nations. Even the goalkeeper walked there. He already showed you where he's going to.
Oh my goodness.
And you still played it there. What is this?
No, I think we still have 2 sport kick left. Even though
that's one.
No, if
the Morocco can score this one, it's all over. They've scored 3. So, what will it be? And Morocco scores and eliminated Nigeria from the AFCON. And Morocco will face Senegal in the finals deservedly. So, Paulo, thanks for joining us. Till we meet again, my name is Afola Adeyemi. Don't forget, you can only fail if you stop trying. Good night and God bless you.